Yo, it's your boy KINGLUXRAY back with another video. So today's video I'll be doing a tier list. So in this tier list video I would have them all ranked in tiers, but I'll be explaining some of the why I put them here as well. So it'll be like some like informative video kind of thing. So yeah, get started on the video. So in tier 5, first up we have Gramos. So Gramos is a tier 5 um, herbivore, which um, means it only eats like plants, but so it can't pick up carnivores, but it makes up for that in its massive weight. It has the heaviest weight in the game, being 1k weight. It used to be 150k, but they nerfed him down to that. But he's got 30 damage, so he's doing 600 damage to every creature in the game, basically. What more do I say? And he has 7,500 HP, which is less than Glornock, but when they fight, Glornock and Gramus are pretty close. Second is Boreal. Boreal is the best warden in the game, I think. Massive range, massive damage. You can go up to 1,080 damage, I believe, when it's on 25% HP, using its warden range. And like all flyers are very scared. Like if you have like a huge swarm of flyers like coming up to you, he'll just be doing like doing to a massive rate. They don't underestimate the range of Boreal. They just be getting 1,000 dead. Like it's that simple. Like Ares of a Boreal, like you think Ares like is a top creature, most likely will die because it would make a bad mistake or something like that. Only 3 hits will kill Ares. Just saying that. Or like Glornock. So when it first got released, it's a limited time creature. I was pretty upset because I thought it was going to be a ground killer, but they're actually really closely matched. Like in the video, you saw that they both died at the end of the video. So, but little Glornock has 9k weight and can only do 480 damage. Um, just because it's got lower damage, no, 480 compared to Grimes' 600. So take that as you will. Basically Grammos, but it's less good. Does have a breath, but the breath's still broken, so it's not viable yet. Ares. It's a tier 3, but everyone knows it. The Q is broken. This ability to halve 25% of your HP and only takes like 30 seconds to cool down. Broken. The breath's not good. The damage is not good. But that Q ability broken, so that's why it's here. And it can beat Hylian and all the ones below it basically. Other than Gyro. Gyro will stomp it. I'll get to that later. Hylian, great Warden, just not as good as Boreal. Less range, can kill cans easily, loss, anything below it easily. Doing 1,000 damage, 4k weight, 8k HP. You're golden basically. Loss is just a better Kendall. 3k weight, 7,000 HP, which is 1k more than Kendall. 300 damage, which is the same as Kendall, because it'll do 600 damage to it when fighting Kendall. So yeah, Lost is a very good creature. Kendall, the tier 5, it's got some water aspects to it, but it's doing 600 damage, 6k HP, and what else? Let me just check. 6k HP, 20k weight, 600 damage. Good creature, but not the best. Gyro, weak creature. 10 bleed, but weak for tier 5. He's got 13k weight. The thing that carries it is its Gyro, sorry, not Gyro, Earthquake ability, where it can use it like on a saw and it can't fly or move. Its speed is knocked down to 80%, less movement speed. So when you use that ability, you can turn table of fight very easily. Because you can't run at all. It's just like, you're here to fight. I lose or you lose. And yeah, Gyro wins majority of fights. Unless it's against ones that's higher up on this tier list. As shown above, so yeah. But it does have 8k HP, does 250 damage, so 5k to more creatures, but there's other creatures that can do more damage to it back. Sangaro is my favourite creature. I hate to put it so low down, but all creatures above it will wreck it. It's good that it can fly away because it can like choose to come in and attack a more strategically. Like there's more advancedness with it. Like you don't have to just go mush like button smashing and stuff like that. You can swoop in, swoop out, swoop in, swoop out, or you can like good angles from the sky. Sangaro kind of weak. 6.5k. Um, actually, let me just double check it. Let me just double check. I forgot to get the game up. Oh, I have everything reached, so I can check them quite easily. But I'm just going to quickly check stats because I don't want to give you false information. So yeah, here you go. Zangaro's stats are. Let me check. Zangaro's stats are weight 13k. So same as Gyro basically. Weight 13k, which I'm really surprised by. Gyro and jeez, actually, so yeah, that explains a lot. I didn't expect for its weight to be that much. And its breath completely destroys, but it has a really low cooldown, so I would suggest using Dragon Breath with it if you're going to use it. Uh, so yeah, I'm just quickly throw this over to the other monitor. There we go. Sangaro, 13k weight, so really good creature. Pixel Spore 1, damage 500. It's only tier 5 flyer, it deserves respect. Yeah, 1 toxin, but it's damage at 25%, 25 DPS on the gamma beam. But I would use something like but the gamma beam takes way too long to use. Sangaro, great creature. Not sure if I would use it though. Well, I love using it because it's my favorite creature, but like Gyro, it gets completely wrecked. Like versus Gyro, it gets completely wrecked. Versus Kendall, wrecked. Anything above it, wrecked. Basically. Cyrodon. There we go. Cyrodon. You think, Cyrodon can kill Sar. You'll be mistaken. Because Cyrodon has more weight. But only can go up to oh, actually has quite a decent amount. Okay, so there we go. 600 and then take away 40. 560 damage to something underneath 15k weight. But it does have 15 bleed and serrated teeth, so it lasts longer. But the whole thing of being stuck in the water is not a very good thing, and also, like, so you're stuck in the water and you don't have a high damage to strike from, like, you don't get surprise attack. You may just bring them in, start chomping them on the bleed, start getting the serrated teeth, and then pull them away, etc. Like that. So Sidon's a really good creature, but it just wouldn't be anything above it, sadly. Um, where's next? Next is Adore. Adore is a tier 4, but it's the best in its tier. And I think the best three should move up to the next tier. So here you go. The door stats are 8k HP. It used to be 6k, but it got a good, huge buff, so I'm like really happy about that. It waited to be 40k, now it's 16k. So you can see why, like, it can do some good damage. Sar, Sidon, Sar, Gyro, all done with now. Um, all lots of species down below, like these guys here, the Crater, Yiba, and Lamako can be beaten by an Adore, even though these are tier 5. So yeah, um, Adore demands respect. It also has 1 bleed as well. And when it gets down to 25%, it can do the highest damage in the game, which is 1,400 damage. Because it does 700 damage normally, so if it does twice as much damage to someone, it can do 1,400 damage, which is mad. Like 1,400, like, I would take maybe yeah 3 hits to do 5k damage. Wait, is my math correct? Wait, no, 420k, and then 4 hits do 5k damage. So yeah, that's insane. Like how much damage it does. Zador has mad respect now, but it's only been classed as weight's not at best, so it's only 16k weight, which is good enough. Of course, there's much heavier creatures like Kendall and Loss and Hedon and stuff like that. Second we have is Sonata. Sonata was a amazing creature when it first came out. It used to have 5 bleeds as well as 3 poison. There you go. 3 toxin, sorry. Um, bleed defense 100%, so it can't get any bleed. So that's kind of broken. So like it can take on gyros and stuff like that because they have bleed. So anything that has bleed on it, it completely negates it. So that's really strong. So anything with bleed, yeah, it doesn't do anything to them. So bleed, no problem. Get out of it. It's a tier 4. Take 55 minutes to grow. Weight 3k. There you go, the big 3k weight. So that's doing the same amount of damage as a loss weight, even though that's tier 5. Damage is only 20 damage less than loss. 20 damage less than lost. Lost. I'm just trying to find lost right now. Lost Macrodon. Just want to clarify that what I'm saying is correct. Lost. There you go. Lost Macrodon. Oh, so that's not the right one. Yeah, so lost of 300 damage, 7k weight. So basically like a stronger. Yeah, so Sonata's broken basically. Bone break 20%, toxin 3%, bleed defense 100%, so no bleed. 3k weight, so it's doing 560 to most species. HP is 200 higher than Kendall. So this could probably take out a Kendall. I'm not capping. Like, this could legit probably take out a Kendall if you get the right stats on it and stuff like that. So Sonata, big dub. Not one to be messed with. Very strong creature overall. Then last one is the Minotaura. It's not one of my favorite creatures, but it's one of my creatures that I love. It's a mystery creature. It's like a water creature, so you can have like a nice relaxing time in the water with like no people in there, and then when you want to create havoc, just come out of the water and just create havoc. Bleed defense is 80%, so it's not the best. So not 100% like the ability that shares with Gramos. Oh yeah, by the way, Sanata shares the ability with the best creature in the game, the Gramos. So, it just doesn't beat a door, basically. Actually, could be a door. Probably could be a door. Yes, Sana is a beast. A door is a beast. Minotaura does 2.25k weight and 350 damage. So it's doing 700 damage to anything under 25k weight. So you understand that. HP same as Kendall, 6k. Um, good speed, run speed, 50 minutes to grow. Put some respect on the Minotaur's name, basically. It's good enough to be in tier 5. Good enough to be a tier 5 creature. Yeah. Because it can beat all the creatures below it. Crater, Yiba, Lamako. Lamako is good, but yeah. Alright, now to go down to the next tier. Tier 4. We start off with Lamako. Lamako is a good creature. It has Lamako Solodon. It has 95k weight, sorry. That's only 50k off of Grandmas. So basically it can do 2000 damage to any creature in the game. But its charge rate for the damage is really long. So like there's like a big long attack, and in the time they do that attack, you probably could do 3 attacks to them. HP is 8k. So respectable HP. Speed, not the best, only 60 run speed. Weight 9k. Grow time 60 minutes. So it's viable as a tier 5, but not the best. Yiba ID. Yiba ID, 16k weight, 300 damage, HP 7,200. So it's a good creature, but just doesn't stack up to the other tier 5s in this tier. It should be a tier 4. Yeah, no joke, it should be a tier 4. I'm sorry, it should be a high tier 4, but it should be a tier 4. It's not good enough to be a tier 5. The weight's nice, the HP's nice, having 7,200 weight, HP. 300 damage is nice, but it's a low tier 4. It's a high tier 4, low tier 5. Crater Peritina. Here we go, Crater Peritina. Let me check the time on the video. Do much better this time. Crater Peritina. Crater Peritina. Great creature. 2 toxin, necropoison 2. But only has 12k weight, 240 damage. So yeah, most creatures can beat it out. Like, and certain D tier 4s that I should put above it can beat it quite easily. Only 6k weight, but the whole thing about necropoison, basically as you bite it, you get the poison effect on you, and also does 2 poison, so it just stacks up a lot of poison on you. So basically kill it fast, don't delay. And then just be, after you kill it, you'll just be lying down for a long ass time, trying to get rid of the poison. Next, we have the Boscoro. This is a new mutation creature. I personally love it. So, it's a good creature. It has 6k HP, same as Kendall, so that's respectable. 325 damage, so it's already over the 300k mark, so it can now do 650 damage to creatures underneath 9,500 weight, which is good. And also, it shares 1 bleed and the earthquake ability. The same thing that Gyro does, that just completely wreck flyers. Just grounds them, they can't move for 80% less speed. Yeah, this guy's a menace. If you're a flyer, you won't be expecting it. Gyro is the top tier Earthquaker. This is second tier. It's like a little brother. Like, um, so yeah, if you're scared of the Gyro, be scared of this too. It's got the same reputation. Well, it's not as good as tier 5s as, but it's high tier 4. Right next is the Exteri. Exteri used to be a tier 5. That's how good it was with its fear ability and bone break 40%. So the 40% time chance of making doing bone break, which is a really high percentage of doing bone break. So they do like this creature because like it can do bone break, um, but it's just not effective as the Boscaro at doing bone break. It only has a 40% chance. So let's say you do 3 bites and then you finally get the 100% chance to do bone break, so you have to bite it 3 times before you can 100% know it's going to be bone broken. Weight is 9k, so not the best weight. The Boscaro is better weight than it, sadly. So Boscaro would be doing more damage than it to it. So I think Boscaro will beat him. And also its HP is appalling. 4,700 HP. 4,700 HP. So this is so this is like a glass cannon build. Yeah. Tier 4. Ouch. HP hurts it, but the damage is 550 damage. So get something underneath. Get something underneath 9k weight, and you're doing 350 damage to it. Like you're Gucci. Was that well, that's kind of cringy. But yeah, you do 1,100 damage to anything underneath the 9k weight, so you're pretty good. Venetrox, um, reasons underneath is because these guys break the bone. Venetrox is messed up, like it's done for. But Venetrox is a very good species. It's just spams breath, and it's very hard to get rid of. Toxin breath does a lot of damage. Yeah, this guy is good. Just trust my word on this. It's higher than Sal and Jotl for a reason. Sal, Sal, Sal is a Halloween creature. There you go. And it has 4.5k HP, 400 damage. So it's good damage, and it's underneath 4. But because it's flat, it only has 4k weight. But it gets something underneath that, it's doing 800 damage to it, and even stuff at high, it's doing 400 damage. So it's good species, because its base cutoff is over 400 damage. So that's really good. You probably won't be doing 200, 800 damage to many species, but just to the small species, you can really just go down and wreck them. And then also fear ability. Doesn't have any breath sadly, but yeah. Basically, this is just a better jot without breath. Then we have the jot, just underneath it. Where's the jot here? Jot. Jottle. There you go. 300 damage. 4k HP, so it's less HP, less damage, less weight, more time to grow. Has 1.5 bleed and has a breath. But other than that, Sal and Jot are very close matched, but I do give the advantage to the Sal. Just because it can do more damage and it's got better weight. Also has a fear ability, which can be pretty good. The Axophon? Yeah. This creature was bad before. After remodel, it got a humongous buff. Like, it's one of the biggest buffs in COS histories. So it used to be like maybe, I think it was like 8k weight, and then moved up to 14k weight. So that's a lot of weight. And its damage is 450. Like 450 damage. So you do 900 damage to most species in water. Like, even though it's a water creature and it's been limited because of that factor. The new map comes along. This guy's gonna be a menace. I'm kind of scared of it. Like, do not underestimate the Axelfin. Like when it's just chilling in the water, get a good sneak attack, 900 damage, get a good 3 or 4 attacks on you, dead. Its HP is 6,500, which is more than Kendall. So I would be interested to see a Kendall versus Axelfin fight, but of course the Kendall would win. But still, to creatures underneath it, it does a lot of damage. But yeah, Kendall can do 1,200 damage to anything underneath 2k. So it's a good build, but like, yeah, it's the Kendall's the king in the water. Now go Sidon, then this Axophone. So yeah, that's the underwater hierarchy. Next we have Polymostrum. Polymostrum. Poly is a really good creature. It's hard to pick between that and the Miron. So it has 2 bleed, 500 damage, 5.5 weight, so not the best weight, but doing 500 damage, 4.2k HP. It's also really good in water as well. There's not much to say about that. Then a Miron. Miron, let's go. A Miron is another glass cannon build. 3.5k HP, sorry. 5k damage. No, 500 damage, sorry. 500 damage. Weight 4k. So, and also has 4 bleed, but still, glass cannon build. Get a good creature on it, you can get this wrecked. Then I'll go Verdant. Verdant, you think, the Verdant. It has a lot of HP and a lot of weight. So for its species, it has 8,500 HP, and it does at max. Sadly, it only does about 300 damage at max at 25% reach to balance out its HP for being tier 4, which I think it needs a huge buff for, personally. But yeah, the Verdant doing okay, but not the best Warden. The worst Warden in the game. After the Gara, sorry. Gara's way worse. Weight 14k, so it can do a good amount of damage. But Verdant's not really a good pick. It's just like the Warden that no one wanted, kind of thing. Well, Gara Tongue takes that spot, but yeah, it's really pretty. Like if you're really into pretty creatures, or you're just a chill person, you can play Verdant. But if you're doing into PvP, don't pick Verdant. It's not worth it. Thork Sakirin. Great creature. New remodel, give him a huge buff again. Well, actually a little bit of a nerf, but nerf and a buff at the same time. So the whole remodel changes. So it still has the breath, which is one of the most OP breaths in the game. Given here, like he's like a leeching breath. So as you do damage to that, you heal up as well. So let's say you just take a fight and you just half HP. You just find someone AFK and you just steal someone's HP. Just be like, start doing damage to them and you're just like all the way back to 4 HP in like literally no time. 4.2k HP, damage 275k, weight is 550 weight, so not bad weight but not the best weight for flyer. Tier 4, 40 minutes grow. Not much to say about it. Sork's a really cool creature, but you have to be quite skilled to play it correctly. Cry. Cry is a good creature. HP 4.5k, damage 228k, no 280k. Weight is 7,500, so not the best weight, but still good enough weight. Toxin 2, bleed 2. Good creature. Pick someone underneath 7.5k weight, start wrecking it. Not the best creature, but still a good creature. Alright, next we have the new creature, the Vascella. Vascular. Vascular, yeah. It's like mountain lion guy. With like ice spikes on it. When I actually saw it, it was actually quite a decent creature. So its HP is 4,800. So it's good HP. 220 damage, it's kind of low in damage part. Um, Weight is 750, so good weight. Not the best weight, but I think it should be like, it should get a small buff maybe. Um, but it's tier 4. Bleeds 5, 5 bleed. Good creature, not the best though. Next we have um, uh, next we have is what's the name? Uh, Arson. Sorry, Arsonus. 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 1 bleed. Yeah, that's it. Nah, I'm joking. I'm joking. 5k HP, so it's doing good for tier 4. Damage 3,750. So doing to right creature, which is under 8.6k, 8.6k, 860k weight, is doing about 700 and actually let me check my maths correct. Yeah, my maths correct. 750 damage. So that's good damage. That's some really good damage. But you have to pick the right creature under 860 weight. Also has a breath, fire breath. Fire breath is really strong. Um, no one could doubt that. Um, so yeah, good damage, good HP, good speed, good weight, good bleed. Solid creature. One of the people's favourites as well, Arsonus. Next is a dev creature, a toxin. I think they're a bit toxic when they use a Q ability and they stuck you in the snow. But so if you get a toxin and it sticks you in the snow, you feel free to kill it. Don't feel bad at all. So HP is 5k, damage 280k, speed 63 run speed, weight 840. So it's decent weight, but not the best weight. 40 minutes to grow, 4 bleed. Yeah, dev creature also has a breath of being the snow breath, so it like snows and like makes things slower. Yeah, good creature. People play it as quite a bit, but not the best creature. Uh, then afterwards we have the what is it? Mamola, Mammonia. Good creature. Still like a weak creature. Well, not too weak, but yeah. HP is 3,700. Damage is 400, so it can do 800 to the right creature. Its weight is 8k, so it can do a lot of damage to the right creature. And it's poison. It's got 2 poison. Good creature. No one expects it to be good. I didn't expect it to be this higher up on the list. And then next goes the Lurch. Um, I normally use it for like AFK for farming and stuff like that, but or Firmfly if you want to pick a good creature. But Lurch is actually a decent creature as well. Lurchu has HP 4,300, damage 400, speed 27, 258 speed. So yeah, it has more weight. So basically, the one in front of it, Momola and Lurch should be a very good fight to watch. Weight 7k, 35 minutes to grow. And it also has 25% to have bone break on it, so it can bone break as well. So low chance, but no one be expecting this guy to bone break and just bone break out of nowhere. Respectable. Um, there you go. And then we have the new creature that's been released, the Arcalium. Arcalium. Arcadium, which is the angel, six-wing, serpent, dragon creature. As much as I'd love to say it's a great PvP creature, it's not. It's got a cloud breath that heals your stamina and heals your HP and stamina and thirst and stuff like that. So it's a really good support creature, but just really not good at the PvP. I'll read out the stats. HP 3200, 220 damage. It's a flying creature, so it's going to have a low weight, so 2600 weight. Most creatures can pick up in the game, even though it's a big creature. Yeah, not the best creature. I did 1v1 with Jot, I got completely wrecked. Yura, I knew that was going to happen just because of that fact. Yura is basically a worse Arcadium. Next is Yura, so that's 3500 HP, 175 damage, weight. It can fly as well as the Arcadium, even though it doesn't look like fly, it's just floating. Yeah, nice creature. Vetamortem. The vet used to have much better reputation because it used to have 400 damage. And then it's got 4 bleed, and it's got 4500 HP. Used to have 400 damage, but now then you got 300 damage. Weight 5500 weight. So to right creature it can do a lot of damage, but not the best. Still, I wouldn't say this is a PvP creature, but if you like giant wolves or you like dog animals and you like playing this creature, it's a decent pick. Not the best pick, but still a decent pick. Bleed, and it also has bleed 4 as well. Also has adrenaline, so it can run faster when it activates its ability. So that's bleed 4 bleed. Right, next one is Lure. Lure is sadly just a worse clone of the Vetamortem. La 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 la. HP is 4000 HP, damage 300, weight 6000, 4 minutes 5 bleed. So more bleed, but less damage, less HP. Well, same damage, more weight. It's just worse Vetamortem. Um, Vetamortem and Lure put in a fight, Vetamortem will win basically. Magnotoothus. Weak creature. HP 3500, 3500 HP, but has 125 damage. Weight 4500, and you think, that's really bad. It has 20 bleed, which is game breaking. Like, 20 bleed per bite is mad. Like, it has the most bleed in the game. On this, like, then it's like a tiger, long creature, like snake tiger. But it has like 20 bleed, so you play it smart, play it clever, and you can do some good damage with this creature. That bleed will really hurt someone. After that, I have the Verklixen. Time creature. If you don't really have a good creature, it has the breath. It has 4k HP, 250 damage, 330 weight. Not a good creature. It's really majestic. I really like the design of it. Really nice creature. Looks wise, but not really good PvP wise. Aloe, the base creature. Lonus, sorry. It's got 4 bleed. It's a flying creature, so it only has a 3k weight. Because that's being expected because they need to fly. HP 3700 HP, 250 damage. Yeah, good creature. You can maybe play it smart, but still make up a bad move and you're messed up. So yeah, not the best creature. Alonus, and then next one we have is Cura. Kuragosk. Kuragosk was Kuragosk. There you go. Kuragosk. Weight 350. no, sorry, damage HP 3,500. So it's decent HP, but not the best. 250 damage, so, and also has 7k weight, so it can do some decent damage for something. Also has 7 bleed, can go invisible, and also has a breath as well. Good creature. Not the best creature, but it's a really cool creature if you want to play a dev creature. Yeah. Next is Gara. Gara's a tier 3. It's a warden. It's the weakest warden in the game. I 1v1 a Kira and I lost to it as a Gara warden, but it's good enough to be in tier 4 tier. But on the low end of the tier 4 tier. The Gara was a bit of a disappointment to me personally. So the Gara has 3,500 HP for, and it can do about 800 damage when you get really up to it, like to the right creature. Um, we've got a really low weight of 2,500 weight. Got 80 run speed. Go 30 minutes. Bleed 6, and also a bleeding breath called Virus Breath. Virus Breath, which is really good. Next is Shiro, and you think, that's probably just a meme because I did a Shiro raid. No, honestly, Shiro is a really good creature. Like, get someone AFK, or if you like, say like volcano went off and everyone goes to like one area to like hide from shelter, you put one poison mushroom in there, you kill literally all of them because they can't run out because they'll get hit by the volcano. That mushroom does way too much damage. It just like stacks up really fast. The mushroom very OP. Does a lot of poison. Also does 4 poison itself, 2 poison and 2 poison again. But stats are pretty decent as well. So HP 2,900, damage 120, weight 3,500. Also really nice glimmer actually shown in the video. And then last one is Kohiki. Kahiki is a Kahiki. I can't seem to find Kahiki. There you go. It's tier 4, and I placed it behind tier 3s. Actually, isn't that a tier 4? I don't know if. I just check, I don't know if it's tier 4, right? Okay, so yeah. So the tier 4s moved down. Not, there used to be tier 4s here, but they moved down because they're weakest in the tier, etc. So Koheki is the last tier 4. And it's kind of embarrassing that some tier 3s can be there. But Koheki is not weak at all. It's just that it's being in the water limits how much you can do. It has 9k weight, does 260 damage, weight 5k. Also has straight teeth, something that shares with Cyrodion, which makes bleed last longer. Also has 5 bleed, and also has ligament tear 35%. So yeah, the playstyle you need to do is just grab someone, bring them down, start biting them, and hope for the best. The Koiki's not the best creature, but it looks really cool. It's like a cool glowing dark shark. There's other creatures in this game, but this video's going to be too long, and I think you only want to see the tier 4 and tier 5 and how I rate them, because the other creatures are just, if you like playing as them, play as them, but they're not really good for PvP. I'll quickly mention Kruku, good shock, and it can paralyze people so they can start moving around randomly. Tricolo, same ability as Gyro, decent stats as well. So it can earthquake and then start wrecking people. That's pretty much it, yeah. So I hope you liked this video. I hope it's informative. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope this helped out in your PvP endeavors and stuff like that. Oh, this video still was as long. Um, but I hope it's much better quality because people said I had a bad voice on my last video. That was hard to explain the stuff that I was talking about. But hopefully this video is much better. Hope you like and subscribe. Hope to see you next video. And if you want me to make more tier lists, I'm down to make more tier lists. Um, but my voice will be clearer, and I hope that my voice is better. And so I'm down to make more tier lists if you need more tier lists or what kind of content you want me to make. Yeah, hope to see you next video. Like and subscribe. Bye.